Hey and welcome Pisces for your October Psychic Zodiac reading. And thank you to all my subscribers for liking and sharing, and for those of you new to my channel, I'm Elise, and please do click on that subscribe button and the little bell there next to it so that you don't miss out on any future updates, and welcome to the tribe. Okay, Pisces, just tuning in now to the Pisces frequency. Antennas up, Pisces. I invite angels, Great Spirit and guides to join me here for this reading for Pisces, and to reveal any messages that you have for Pisces, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Thank you. Oh, okay. Alrighty. They all came out like that, so we'll go with that. All of these are for you, Pisces. So let's see. Wheel of Fortune, straight up in the first house. So this is letting you know that the universe has a different plan and you need time to heal. Okay, so often we'll find that we want to go in one direction and we want what we want, and if it's challenging and causing us upset or suffering, it's the universe's way of letting you know that that's not the right direction, or that's not the way that you need to go. The universe is trying to point you into another direction, and you may be stubbornly persisting. That kind of thing is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's not about bad fortune, it's just that the universe has got a plan. Okay, it's a different direction to what you think at the moment, so we'll see what comes with that. Nine of Wands, lovely. So this is the drive and determination, and you're not putting up with nonsense either. Okay, and you're very close to winning, because in the area that it is, in this area of your self-worth, how you earn your money, your values, your support system, this is letting you know that you're close to getting to where you need to be, and the universe is giving you a push. So do listen. Do listen. Maybe you're being given signs, and you're sort of, because Pisces tend to, if they don't want to deal with something, they just put their head in the sand and try and pretend that it's gone away. So maybe you've been doing a bit of that, and now you're sort of ready to see the reality of things and move forward from there with that. I'd say so. This is definitely a moving forward time, because you've got the Eight of Cups there. So you're moving off into the horizon over hill and dale, and the Eight of Cups is representing that you're not actually letting everything go. You've got everything still backing you, but you have to sort of leave it for a time so that you can, I'm feeling, investigate. There's something you want to investigate here. Alright? And there's an emotional cleansing. Okay, and it's in the area of the third house, which is communication, short journeys. It's also about siblings and your local area. So the cleansing that will be taking place through October is a long overdue, really. And sometimes you're going to feel like you're at your limit and you just want to move on, and that something's been holding you back and keeping you hostage. So this is a good sign that there's information, communication about all of that coming to you very soon, and you may find that, you know, you're willing to tackle that mountain, and you're not going to be really letting anything hold you back. You're listening to what the universe is telling you. You're taking notice. You're sitting up and taking some notice. Now, in the home, you've got lessons being learnt. Whether they're your lessons or someone else's lessons, it's to do with family and home, property. So you may be on a new precipice with understanding things to do with your literal structure of your home. Could be your property. It's also to do with family and, you know, not repeating the same patterns, basically, when you're learning your lessons. So I do like that there. You could be feeling a little bit like you've lost your mojo as well. You've just really got to push yourself to do some things around the house. Okay, so with the star reversed in the area of where you have your fun, the love that is given, children, creativity, you're sick of being stuck in the past, and you're sick of anything to do that holds you in the past, with past ghosts, past memories, that sort of thing. It's okay to reminisce, but you don't want to be stuck there. You're ready to find your guiding star, and you've been given advice of how to heal that part of your life within yourself. You can't sort of force other people to follow your example, but you've not been practicing. You've not been practicing those healing advice that's been given to you, or something's been holding you up from being able to do that. Ten of Cups here. Now, this is about interference in the position of work, your well-being, work colleagues, daily routine, and it's the area of your rituals and things like that. So you've actually been experiencing somebody interfering with that part of your life, or that's maybe held you back from doing some of that, which is going to help the cleansing that you need to clear your emotions and the past patterns that you might be getting wrangled back into, and somehow you are going to get through to whatever it is that is interfering with that. Set some boundaries, they're saying to me. And you sure will, because you've got the Emperor there to do with relationships. So you're really going to set some solid boundaries. So, and it's all about the father figure archetype. And the career man is involved with that. I'm hearing a builder, home builder, someone that's building or doing something to do with the home as well. So this could be the boss of that. Commander-in-Chief is also the Emperor energy. Okay. But you're getting some respectability in your relationships, be they business, personal, or friendships, or marriage, whatever the area you've got relationships in. And we've all got many relationships with different things. And there's self-control in that. So there's a sense of self-mastery and being the master of your own destiny. Okay? So if things have been a bit chaotic, you're going to bring order to that chaos. So there's some sound advice there too, could be given or received for you. So there is some good advice coming too. And success and triumph here with the Chariot in the area of the house of transformation, regeneration, the beginnings and endings, birth and rebirth, networking, your shared resources, inheritances, and your emotional values. The Chariot is showing that you've got triumph and success. It's also showing that your emotions are changing and you've got the courage to resolve and bring balance to conflicting issues. You've been emotionally tested, but that will make you stronger. Okay? So there is also decisions, choices being made with travel or moving, and for those of you looking for a new form of transport, this is success with a new car or new transport in some way. And it's also about, you know, other people's money, taxation, insurances, banks, that kind of thing, contracts. And there's triumph and success there with that as well. And it's a sign that that Chariot, that things are coming quite soon. It's a number 7, and the number 7 is about wisdom and completion. God rested on the 7th day. So you're also going to be able to have a bit of, you know, get a bit of a break from the momentum as well. Then you've got the Devil, and that's up there in the area of your expansion of yourself through spiritual, physical, philosophical exploration, the law, religion, foreign cultures and lands, and dreams and visions. Now this is being influenced by the Devil, which is also a Capricorn energy, the Devil card, and as we know through 2020 the Capricorn archetype has been quite powerful. So it is about ambition and control, lust, addiction, or something or someone that has power over you, broken promises. But it's next to a good card, a successful energy. So the person that you, or people that you have been having difficulty with, you will overcome that, or you'll break through their influence, and it really is starting to unfold here for you through October. Five of Wands in the area of your reputation, career, how you deal with the outer world, is showing you being quite competitive and up for the challenge and fighting your way through all obstacles. And it's letting you know that the cycle of change is continuous. Things are changing continuously now. So dig deep. It makes you grow. You're going to be meeting the right people, the right relationship, right job, right career, right leads. Okay? As I said, the universe has got plans. And maybe how you've been going about things is what the universe is trying to change, so that you get back on track into the direction you're supposed to be going. But I do feel other people sort of knock you off track, and then you just want to go away and just ignore it, and don't want to have to deal with that in your reality, which is understandable. But this is letting you know that you're going to get through the obstacles. Okay? And here you have the success of those efforts because you've got the Seven of Pentacles. And there's choice for you in business. There's options in the choice of direction in your business life, your public life, and your personal goals. So you'll be evaluating where you want to go. You'll be evaluating what you want to manifest. You believe in your dreams, I'm hearing. Okay? And this is in the area of your hopes and dreams and wishes and manifestations. It's also to do with your friendships and social groups. So you can find some insight and enlightenment there with them. Now, even though we only need one card, we've got three left here, so I will also see what they have, what messages they have for you as well. So then you've got the Ten of Wands. Now, this is about responsibility and carrying the responsibility. Asking yourself all the while, why is the journey so hard? Well, it's because you do take on a lot of the responsibility, and maybe you don't ask for enough help. Like, there's other people that you can offload some of your responsibilities to. And it's also about day-to-day stuff. So it's also, it's in the 12th house, so you might be keeping it to yourself on a daily basis, that you don't feel that your team player or your partner is helping you enough. It's the day-to-day stuff. Okay? So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Then you have the King of Wands. So this is showing as a prominent figure, showing up for you. And the King of Wands is a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And he's got a leadership role. And I do feel that's something to do with this Emperor here. They could be one in the same person, or they're someone like that are a team that come together. And then you've got celebrations, invitations with the Three of Cups there. Now this is over the next few weeks or months that this reading is talking about. So certainly be finding these things unfolding for you over the next few weeks to a month. And it will be involving, I think you can call upon your friends to to give you that moral support. And so 2 3s. So in the time of 3 times is the charm. So that's really nice. 3 is the trinity of growth and expansion. Okay? And you've got the 3 of Pentacles. So that's letting you know that there is teamwork, and you're going to be tackling things one project at a time. So now I'll just go around with where the planets are with my zodiac cards for you. So Neptune here for you, Pisces, is in retrograde in the 1st house. So it is about that solid world of reality shifting and changing, and you wanting to just bury your head in the sand and pretend that whatever it is that isn't pleasing you isn't happening. So then you've got to look at whether or not you're dealing with patterns of self-delusion. Okay? So, and making sure that you put in those boundaries between others and yourself. You're very good at being able to create a fantasy world of your own, and you may need to clarify for yourself who you really are. So that will be all sort of available to you to do that. It's a good time for praying and visualizing, and this month of October is really a good time for being grateful and giving thanks for what we have got. The more we complain about things, the more things will present itself to complain. The more we give thanks for things that are in our life or happening in our life or events that are unfolding, the more of that will start unfolding. So it's also about adjusting and seeing what your personal needs are and how they're shifting and evolving. Okay? So you want your self-expression to be inspirational, not self-sacrificial or sacrificial at all. Alright? But there is that need for you to give yourself the time that when you need to escape from harsh realities, that you have the avenues to be able to do that. So then we have the moon in Aries. So that's in the 2nd house here of your values, how you earn your money, your resourcefulness, your support system so that you can survive. So the full moon in Aries on the 2nd, depending on where you are and what your location is. Here in Australia, the 2nd of October is the full moon. So this is really going to shine a light on your values and your resources, your measure of worth, and how you're going to be earning your money, or money in general will be a high focus. Okay, so there is that energy with that Aries that new projects may present themselves, or you'll turn your hand to something, or look for new opportunities, or look for a way out of something so that you can start something new. But from the 2nd, so the 1st, 2nd and 3rd, you'll really be feeling this energy strong, and it's a real awakening that is occurring. Okay, so it may be a bit uncomfortable, but it's serendipity. It's meant to be. That Chiron, the wounded warrior, the wounded healer, is in Aries. So that is also playing its role in this. And Mars is retrograde in Aries as well. So Mars is also affecting this area of your self-worth and your resources and your support system. Okay? So note down any of your dreams or innermost thoughts. Can really help you through this stage with Mars retrograde in Aries. Okay, and remembering that Mars is the god of war. In Aries, it's the pioneering energy. In retrograde, it's the civilized versus the primal energy and your fundamental instincts to survive, which are, you know, are fight or flight. They're fundamental instincts. You don't always have to go to war. Retreating is okay too. So it can also be passive aggressive, and if things are out of balance, you can experience the destructive side of things, or you may even just become introverted and difficult with someone, usually a male figure, who you feel isn't being fair and coming to the table, because the Libran energy is very strong here through October too. So fairness is a big factor in things, and kindness. So, you know, if it is a man that you're dealing with, let him know that he needs to be fair and that he needs to be kind. You know, or maybe you're the man that's got to let the other person know that they need to be more fair and to be coming from a place of kindness. Uranus is in the 3rd house in retrograde. So again, that's your communication. And you know, this with your resources and your self-worth, you've got obstacles being removed too. So just remember that when you're dealing with any difficult people that you have to deal with, and you are walking away to a higher form of income, of communication, a better form of communication. Uranus is you may surprise yourself as well as anybody else, because that is the energy of Uranus, is shock, surprise, sudden events. So it's the Uranus energy is about freedom and liberation. So you may be really feeling like you want to be able to be a bit more freer and rebel against the status quo. But the other thing with Uranus is it's about technology. It's great to get involved in any science fiction books or space exploration, understanding the mental telepathy with the transmission of airwaves, that kind of thing. You could be also, with it in retrograde, become a little bit eccentric, but that's okay. Now, if there's not a vehicle for you to express yourself the way that you need to, be it surprisingly sudden or, you know, to bring great change, then you could be expressing yourself through irritability, erratic moods, unreliable behaviour, or dealing with somebody else that is got a feeling of dissatisfaction and anxiety. So the way to remedy that is to look at your options and see the truth that's being shown to you. You may be forced to re-examine again, possibly over and over again, depending on how quickly you learn your lesson, because it is a year of learning lessons for all of us. So how do you blend diverse thoughts and opinions and ideas? Okay? What is your philosophy and your belief system? Because the 3rd and 9th houses are about philosophy and belief systems. What is considered to be tradition for you? Because you may find it necessary to broaden an aspect of your life. It might be your home base, it might be your location, or it might be that you're driven to explore higher education. This is the disruption that's being caused here in this 3rd house area to make you look at and think about those sort of things. Yeah. Now, in the 7th house, which is your partnerships, and you've got that Emperor in there, the home builder, the father archetype, you've got Venus going into Virgo into the 7th house on the 3rd of October. Or it's in the 7th house on the 3rd of October. So you will be seeking meaningful relationships, but they'll be for a practical reason. Alright? So you want anyone that you consider to be your partner or your teammate to be precise, neat, tidy, punctual, reliable. You will be expecting perfection. So just go a little bit easy, because everyone's only human, and that is, you know, already not a perfect. Well, we are perfect. Humans are perfect, but we have fault. We're flawed at a fundamental level. It's the human condition. Yeah, so try to remember that, okay? Yeah, so, and that's to do with partnerships, business, marriage, relationships, long-term associations, and it could even be opponents, or even going deep into the soul and personality relationship as well. So, and Venus is about your money. So I do feel that if you are needing, you know, your partner to get some extra money in, or you've been discussing finances, whether it's business or marriage relationship, there's money coming. Now, here in the 8th house, you have the new moon in Libra on the 15th of October. So that is a good sign there for the 8th house energy, where you'll be seeking harmony. And the 8th house energy is about joint resources, beginnings and endings. It's about insurances, banks, taxation, money that's coming to you via someone else. It's also about your emotional values. Now you've got the victory in there. And the moon in Libra, the new moon in Libra, a good time here on the 15th of October to put your intentions forward, make your wishes, because somebody is trying to hold you up. There's something holding you up from practicing your rituals or your beliefs. So here on the 15th, whether they're holding you up or not, you will be able to really get the balance and harmony that you need within yourself to put your intentions forward. It's a good time for socializing and enjoying artistic pursuits. And just remember, in that 8th house area, you've got success and victory there as well. Then in the 9th house, the sun on the 23rd of October, so the sun's in Libra up until the 23rd of October as well. Okay, then from the 23rd of October it goes into the 9th house. So that is forcing you to examine things again, it's about higher education, broadening your beliefs, your ethics and your philosophy. And it's the sun is that in Scorpio will bring that passion and out about those things. So it can be a time of dramatic situations, so just be wary of that. Okay? But it's to do with overseas travel because it's the 9th house, or foreign cultures, and the expansion of yourself through your spiritual pursuits. And then you have Mercury retrograde on the 14th of October. So if there's anything that you need to investigate or look at, try and get it done before the 14th of October. You're under better influence then. And Mercury in Scorpio can have secrets being revealed, or hidden, some things that have been hidden from you being revealed. And you prefer to really get into the nitty-gritty of everything than to just be filled up with superficial knowledge. So it is about higher learning and where you are on your journey along your path. And there's also that ageless wisdom involved with this as well, because Scorpio is an energy where you really dig deep into things, but you also may feel that you want to sort of just have your own space. You don't really want to be too much around other people with that Scorpion energy there. So there may be a couple of weeks where you're happy to just delve into things deeply on your own. You want to delegate some of the jobs and things that need to be done to other people so that you can do that actually. Sort of like, here, you do this, you do that. I just want to focus on getting my head around this new information, or this goal, an objective that I'm trying to obtain. And then in the 11th house you have, and the 11th house is looking pretty good, as I said, because it's got the 7 of Pentacles in it. So your friendships or your social groups are basically supporting you. And this 7 of Pentacles is letting you know that you have got some choice to do with business, to do with the direction you're going in, your public standing, your personal goals. And this is the future area where you're heading. And Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion, opportunities presenting themselves there with Jupiter. And it's also a time of destiny. Now that's around the 30th of October, so there's some serendipity taking place here at the end of October. And there's also a double full moon in October, so the 31st is the full moon in Taurus, and it's Halloween, so it's when the veil is actually thinnest as well. So this serendipity is going to bring some good fortune. So you'll have some good news or some glad tidings taking place for you from the 30th of October after that. And it could come through a person or an event. Okay? So you're really going to be clearing things out to make some room. So your hopes and wishes and what you're manifesting is very important, where your focus is with that now. Okay? Saturn, rules, regulations, things going a little bit slow, but Saturn is also direct. So we've got Jupiter and Saturn direct, And the best news of all is that Pluto is going direct on the 4th of October. It is also about man-made structures, and it is with being in this stellium and being conjunct or within orb of conjunction to Jupiter. It's also a message of letting you know that there will always be a way financially under this this energy from Jupiter. If I were you, Pisces, I wouldn't be sharing my financial information. So if you do have a little bit of extra money coming in, don't tell. Be very, very careful who you tell about it, because they're going to see you as having money and that you can take care of business, you know. So they'll sort of use that against you. So, you know, it's a good rule of thumb to keep your financial information to yourself. It's on a need-to-know basis, and unless they're someone that you're in a deep, meaningful relationship with, they don't need to know about your financial blessings. And I do feel there are some blessings heading your way. Okay, so see what goes on there around the 30th, and keep your focus on that manifestation energy. So I'll just focus here for you, Pisces, on your angel message and what your guardian angel is around you for you to call on, who is trying to give you signs and guidance here through October for Pisces. Okay, so the angel of comfort, number 6. Oh, so you're going to be feeling comforted, and you're going to have some comfort. So I'll just look up in here. So I'm still learning my new guardian angel cards. And your message is, I accept the comfort and support that my angel shares with me from above. And the affirmation you can use to keep your focus is, I am in safe hands. My angel of comfort is healing me in my time of need. Okay, so if you're feeling pressured or challenged, this is the affirmation that you use to keep you calm yourself down. And, you know, okay, you may be like, I don't want to have to do that. Well, you'll just get more upset. That's what affirmations are for, to help bring down your blood pressure, because being upset will rise your blood pressure, and it helps to calm all that down. And you can't think clearly about anything if you're not calm. And you may be more inclined to make the wrong choice or the wrong decision. So calmness is very important. It will bring you the comfort you need. Okay, Pisces. It's all for your highest good. Okay, so now I'll just ask for your Akashic Tarot confirmation card, and zipped off the edge there, and you have 2. So, you have the Queen of Forces. She looks very balanced there. And the King of Forces. And he looks very tranquil there. So, I'll also read those for you out of this lovely guidebook, as I really do like the Akashic Tarot. So, sometimes this card represents a person in your life, either you or another, coming into a phase of great power and the ability to sustain it with wonderful results. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. Also, it brings new roles and opportunities. Career in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, energy may now be available to you. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know or somebody new, but when this card appears, there is a tender yet powerful support. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You'll hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and the moon, receptivity. And only you yourself can direct the energy for your eternal life. So you're in a bit of a powerful position here. I feel that what I saw in the cards are letting me know that you don't really realise it. So to tap into the Akashic force, feel the Queen of Forces approach. She offers all sorts of support and energy. Who she is in your life, take a deep breath and tap the inner part of you that rules the forces of the world. Woo-oo. So you're going to get on top of any difficulties. You've just got to accept that maybe you're not actually been pursuing what's actually for your highest good. You've been getting caught up in something else that isn't about where you've got to go. Something's been distracting you, I feel. So the King of Forces, now his message upright, which it is that this indicates the presence of a man who has a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions. Gentleness and honesty resonate from him. But sometimes people don't want to hear the honest, blunt truth. So if you don't know this man yet, this energy will be coming into your life very soon. And it showed that with that king, that emperor and the King of Wands. So it's possibly a fire sign man. So he could bring support for a project that needs to be completed. So it could be a person that's got to come in and do something to work on something with you. Could be a work issue or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest if you are looking for that. So in order to open to receiving a man of honour, make sure you engage in honouring and being tender towards yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming in any of the careers natural to the King of Forces, such as electronics, fuel, earth scientists, astronomy, psychics, new industry in environmental care. Nice. Okay. Any activity connecting with the earth energy nature are beneficial to you at this time. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. So feel the balance of beauty of nature and know the powerful forces are always moving within and around you. Now, how you tap into the force is closing your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel universal beauty and power move within you, through you and around you. Feel how gentle this force and wisdom are and how you will rule the forces and allow them to serve you. For the energy to tap into the Akashic force for the Queen of Forces, feel the Queen of Forces approach. She offers all sorts of support and energy. Who is she in your life? Take a deep breath and tap the inner part of you that rules the forces of the world. Lovely. So the help is there. You've just got to delegate it by the look of it. So do let me know in the comments Love to hear from you, Pisces, and sending you many blessings your way and much peace. Namaste.